Have you ever wondered that why rich people are rich? Were they born rich or were they born with a skill which made them rich? Well, no, except a few cases. Despite pissing your brain several times, you didn't came up with an idea or a way that can make you rich. Then you are in the right video. As I said in my last video that people in this era are weak and lazy. So, even if you just follow the people who are successful in your desired field, you can stand out. This video is specifically made to teach you about things you must learn from rich people. Well, comment down below in the comment section that who do you think am I? And make sure you watch the full video because I am giving away a surprise gift to everybody who is watching. So stay hooked. With this, let's begin. Most of the people don't realize that rich people don't work for money. They make money to work for them. Now, what do I mean from this? It means they use their money to make passive wealth. Passive means work that requires no energy input all the time. Now you would say, bro, are you serious? They go to work each day and work for 10 hours or 12 hours a day. Then how could you say that they are not working for money? Let me explain you how. Rich don't have only one source of income. They have multiple sources. The primary source is basically only a way to maintain their fame and legacy. They actually invest in other companies, which gives them returns in long term. For example, the investor of Apple makes more money than CEO of Apple. Warren Buffett once said, if you don't figure out a way to make money while you sleep, then you have to work until you die. I'll make videos on passive ways to make money in future. But for now, let's move to the next point. We have a very common mistake which is done by most of the people. They limit their dreams. Limiting your dreams indirectly limits your goals, which means limited effort. Limited effort means limited improvement, which ultimately prevents you from achieving great things. Rich never limits their dreams. Neither you should. Once you set your goals higher, you put in more effort because you know that what you are gonna get in return. Our school system fits low goals in our mind. To get a good job, work under a company 9 to 5 for 6 days a week. That's why most of the people take a wrong approach. The only way to get out of it is to set your goals higher, up to a limit where you want your lifestyle to be. In the path, you will make mistakes and receive failure, but you have to accept and learn from it. This is another quality which you should learn from rich people. Overnight success is a scam. Nothing like that actually exists. If you are on a way to success, you will make mistakes, and the best way to cope with it is by accepting it and learning from it, and changing the things which didn't work. Doesn't matter if it takes 5 tries, 10 tries, or 20 tries. Even I had failed more than 15 times before I made my first dollar. I've discussed about it in one of my videos which you can find in the I button and description. Thomas Alva Edison failed 99 times before he invented the electric bulb. In his interview, he didn't say that he failed to make a bulb 99 times. He said that he figured out 99 ways by which bulb cannot be made. The owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, failed more than 13 times before he successfully created Amazon. So failure doesn't degrade you down unless you put in more effort than the last time. So learn from your mistakes and accept and improve it. Improvement is the key. Even if you know your mistakes but following the same path and wishing for a better result, then you can be called nothing better than a fool. I met a guy in my school and discussed about his problems, which can't be even considered as problems. It can be called fault. I asked him that if he knows where the problem is and if he knows that it's all his fault, then why is he not fixing it? That doesn't make any sense. Then what's the difference between you who know where the problem is and a guy who is not fixing the problem just because he doesn't know about it. So if you know that it's all your mistake, then improve it. The fourth thing that you must learn from rich people is to invest in yourself. Now, what does it mean? Investing in oneself means giving it something that could improve and upgrade and make him a better person. It might not be in money every time. It can be in workout or talking to people which have high values or listening to podcasts of successful people, or you can read books. But books cost money. That's why we have a free gift waiting for you in our Telegram channel at the rate Pheonix Maverick. You can join it by using our link in description and pin comment, or directly by searching it in Telegram. Once you join it, you'll get several free gifts worth lots of value every once in a while. Moving back to the topic, investing in yourself can lead to upgrade in your mindset. It improves your physical health and makes you a better person. Once you start to give time to yourself, you develop a better understanding capacity. You get a different view, explore the ideas of other people. When you listen to podcasts, you learn way of speaking, communication skills, and also find a new approach to situations. It improves your overall quality of life. Instead of getting a Starbucks or pizza every day, try reading some new books. It doesn't need to be an advanced self-improvement or a business guide every time. It can be a horror, fantasy, or a fiction, or a science novel. The basic purpose is to keep you away from the unnecessary and extra screen time. It prevents you to get in the lust of social media. That's why I say read at least 10 or 20 pages a day. It keeps your brain sharp and provides you with new ideas. The next quality which you should learn from rich people is to have a good knowledge of consumer psychology. You should know that what the consumer wants in your product or services. Or if you are a student, you should know what teacher wants in your answer sheet. For example, you have 3 t-shirts to sell, each of $5. You would approach the customer like this. Hello, I have 3 t-shirts, cost $5 each, but I would approach like this. Hey, here are 3 t-shirts. One shirt costs $15 and the other 2 are free with it. The second one is more compelling. Tricks like this work everywhere, but you never get to know about it because you don't have enough knowledge. Well, now the question is, how can we know that what the consumer wants or what a teacher wants in his answer sheet? Here is a straightforward answer. For business people, you must ask the demands from the focus group. It is basically a bunch of people who test the product before its launch. The best thing would be to ask them what they want in the product because they are actually the potential buyers in the future. The improvement can be done in price, quality, etc. For students must ask their teachers for what they want in the answer sheet. What should be the key points? What should be the presentation? Or what topics hold more weightage in the exam? This method works for everyone in every field of work. If you are giving what the consumer wants, then you gonna get what you want. If the consumer wants an apple, then give him an apple. There's no point of giving him an orange because they simply won't accept it. So here comes the next point, which says build a high degree of communication skills and convincing power. Here comes the twist. In the previous point, I said that if the customer wants an apple, then give him an apple. If you can sell it, then you have achieved the level 1 of business. But when you are capable of selling an orange to a customer who initially wanted an apple, then you are on level 2 of business. But once you are capable of selling an apple as well as an orange to the customer who wanted just an apple, then you are on the level 3 of business. I won't exaggerate it too much. So we're gonna discuss about it in another video. For now, the question is how to achieve it. By having a good communication skill and convincing power. You must know how to build trust, how to play with words, and how to manipulate others' way of thinking, how to provoke and compel them to buy what they want instead of what they need. To master these skills, you have to read books, study the pattern and way of marketing, and listen to the podcasts of top businessmen. The last strategy for this video is to show the buyer that it's their profit even though it's actually benefiting you. Let me explain with an example. Apple, the company, they are selling overpriced products, as everybody knows, but still people buy their products. There are several different companies which make better products at a cheaper price. Still, why is Apple at the top? It is because they don't only sell the products, they sell status. They show that it's your profit in buying their product even though they're expensive, but it marks you as a person with luxuries and status. You basically have to show that it's their profit in choosing you and your product or services rather than others. You don't only have to show that what you are offering is good, but you also have to show that what you are offering is not offered by others. By the way, smash down that like button if you found this video worth your time, and subscribe if you don't want to be trapped in the fake world.